Welcome everyone to our 2025 Annual Coaching Awards, a place for congratulations to a majority of our coaches, a large majority of our coaches and coaches out there in our profession. My name is Paul Smith, I'm the Managing Director here at Coaching Minds, and I'm joined by the wonderful Adele Jacobs, our Program Director and co-host for tonight. Adele, as always, thank you for being here with me today. I really appreciate sharing the stage with you.
Thank you, Paul, and a warm welcome to everyone. Looking forward to the celebration that's taking place tonight.
Excellent. I'm sure everybody who's tuned in is. I've seen lots of comments coming through as we're just warming up the stage with a little bit of music. So I want to address that tonight is not about competition. It's about recognition. It's about celebration. It's about rewarding coaches and ourselves for the wonderful work that we have been achieving throughout the past 12 months. And most importantly, it's about collaboration. So what I'd like you to do before we invite our first guest speaker to the stage, I'd like you to think back to where you were in January 2025. And I want you to start to reflect and think about what you've achieved this 2025. I understand lots of us maybe have published books, launched our business, launched websites. Some of us, it's been a really difficult year, and we've struggled. And that's what happens. Life takes us over. But what I want you to do, I want to challenge you. When I get my throat back, I want to challenge you to think of those little wins, those little achievements that you've made throughout this year. And I want you to put it in the comments box if you feel comfortable to share. What are those little wins, those little achievements you've made as a coach in 2025? And Adele, I want to open up to you as well. Is there anything you want to share in terms of your achievements, personal, with Coaching Minds over the past 12 months?
Paul, over the past 12 months, Coaching Minds has grown so much. The achievements I have is the connection that I've made with other coaches, the growth that I've seen from the coaches, and all the valued input, the collaboration there is, the what's the word I'm looking for? The discussions that take place, how they support each other, how we support each other. For me, it's just been a great year in personal growth as well. Is I would say it's taking that step up. Taking that step up, that step forward, doing seminars, which I never used to do. That's just a small win for me, is stepping forward into that type of role as well.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing that, Adele. And I really agree with you in terms of the collaboration and the connection that our community has grown. We have so many amazing coaches in Coaching Minds here, and we've connected and collaborated with so many amazing coaches that are not part of what we do here in our organization, but we collaborate across the profession. We've got one of them ready to step up on the stage in just a moment's time, but I'm going to share some of the wins that people have shared. So Natalie is sharing that the growth comes from all the support within this community. Donna is saying, finding myself again and coming back home to coaching and Coaching Minds. And welcome back home, Donna. It's been really wonderful to see and engage with you again over the past few months. And tonight is not about celebrating 9 people that are going to be taking away the awards that we're going to be gifting tonight. It's about celebrating each and every one of us, those big and small wins that we've achieved over the past 12 months. And I'm just going to share some more. There's lots of comments coming through, which is fantastic. So Ed's saying, to connecting with so many great people and learning so much. Also, I'm proud on a personal level to be able to co-lead our CM podcast, the Coachcast. It's been an unbelievable experience. Thank you. And a huge thank you to you, Ed, and Jane, and all of our special guests on that podcast. It's been absolutely fantastic. We've had some wonderful speakers, and we've got one of them again coming up. There's lots of teas up here for our guests backstage. But no, it's been absolutely wonderful. So thank you, Ed and Jane, for leading that. So I'm going to come back to those comments in a second. I'm going to introduce our guest speaker today, who's going to share a couple of words around her experience as a coach with some words of encouragement for all of our new coaches that are on board and coaches at different stages on their journey. Many of you might have seen her on our Coach Cast. Many of you might have seen her at a global summit a couple of years ago. Many of you might have collaborated with her. But I'd like to introduce the wonderful Kelly Turner to the stage. Kelly,
hello.
Welcome and thank you for being here. It's great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's such a pleasure being here. And I've been seeing all the social media posts, and so massive congratulations to everybody. And I really kind of noticed all the hard work that all the coaches and Coaching Minds are doing.
And thank you, Kelly. Yeah, no, it's been wonderful to see that. There's lots of great stuff that our coaches are achieving and continue to achieve. And I've seen you've done a lot as well over this year. You've been busy over the past 12 months yourself now.
Yes, I have. I'll be sharing part of it with the audience tonight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Excellent. Go ahead. Let's hear what you've got in store for us.
Yeah. So firstly, I wanted to really take the opportunity for every single person here tonight and that can't be here, that I really recognize the courage in every single one of you, that you listen to that kind of inner pull, or that kind of call to kind of come into this profession, and the amount of energy, time, and everything else that you've had to do to kind of commit to this so that you can help others. So I just want to say a massive congratulations to every single one of you. So as it comes on to what I would wanted to share, when Paul invited me to come here tonight, which is such an honor, that I allowed that question to kind of marinate. What is it that I feel is intentional, what's purposeful, that I kind of want to share with everybody? So I want to invite it. Whatever I share tonight, I want you just to take what resonates and discard that doesn't. And I guess I'm asking every single one of you to trust yourselves, just to take what fits. And so while I was thinking of what I wanted to share tonight, there's kind of 5 key things that I wanted to share. And the first one comes from the back where it all began. It all began before I did my coach training. And it happened when one morning I literally walked into my kitchen and I felt like a postal delivery had kind of landed into my awareness with a question of who am I? And this led me to seeking out a life coach, to be able to be with another human being to kind of explore what that question meant. And this question continues to follow me. The answer keeps expanding. It seems to get richer and grows as my path kind of unfolds. So the first thing I really wanted to share comes from the back of where it all began. And what I would like to share is the most important coaching tool is you. And I really want to highlight that again. The most important coaching tool is you. And what I mean by that is the presence that you bring to another human being, if that is in group, if that is kind of one-to-one. It's that ability to kind of be with another and really notice what they're saying beyond their words. Notice what happens when they're in the room. Notice that the pressure, the stress that maybe they're carrying on their backs and their shoulders. Noticing the fears that flitter in their stomachs. The self-doubt that takes over their minds. It's though that relational presence that really changes so much. Now, I'm not saying that coaching tools aren't helpful. They are, but they complement you. And each and every one of you all come with a personal life experience. You come with professional life experience. And that has shaped you as an individual. And your essence of who you are, with all the experiences you have, you bring something completely unique into this coaching profession. And you can't be compared to anyone. So please value yourselves. And this leads me to my second, which feels very kind of connected, but don't fixate so much on the goals that you lose sight of the human. And what I mean by that is that obviously, we want to help people move forward. We kind of want them to reach their goals. We want to kind of really reach their potential. But sometimes when people have their goals, so much more can happen. Life isn't black and white, and so many things can happen. And also sometimes as they move towards their goals, that can bring up a lot of stuff for them too. So sometimes when we see the whole human in the room, we invite something that isn't always invited, allowing them to connect with all of themselves. And we live in a world where there's so much information, but I would argue we lack wisdom. So when we allow someone to connect with all of themselves, we allow them to access their own wisdom that can help to inform them how to move forward and how to pivot. And then going on about the information, my third point, I was like, oh, shall I say this? And I thought, no, I am. And this is my growing edge too. This is my growing edge. And it's don't fear AI, utilize it. So what I mean by that is I'm very aware of the narratives out there that, oh my gosh, we're coach in the pocket, that, AI is going to take over, replace humans. And I truly want to challenge that narrative, because we're not valuing our human beingness. We're not valuing what we can do. Of course, AI helps with productivity, statistical analysis. It can help give us ideas, structure, and a whole lot more. But it can't replace who we are. It can't replace that intuitive hunches that we get that takes the next moment in a completely different direction. The kind of human messiness that can happen that needs to be met in the moment. It can't, those kind of moral or ethical dilemmas that are not clear-cut. That kind of compassion and empathy that only a human can provide. So I really want to kind of highlight, utilize AI like a co-pilot, but remembering you cannot be replaced. So really, really value what you bring. And then that brings me circles back to you as a human being yourself. And this is very reflective of my personal journey. And have as many goals as you want. Dream big. Use your goals as direction. But make sure you pause to listen to the pivots. And the reason why I say that, I started my coaching journey in 2020 after having a life coach myself. I went on to do 2 coach trainings that were just less than 2 years. And it was extremely wonderful. I learned so much. And then I started working one-to-one with clients, trying different things out. Some things I tried, things I stopped. But it was the experience that taught me, wow, I'm really interested in this. I'm really interested in that. And when I was working with people, I was noticing so much emotionality. I was noticing trauma, but people who were highly functioning. That wasn't in the coaching criteria, but it sparked an interest in me. So that I've just recently completed my 3-year master's in humanistic psychotherapy. So I now do work in coaching, but I predominantly work as a psychotherapist and counsellor. And this goal I could not have foreseen. I could not have foreseen it at all. So sometimes our goals give us direction for a redirection. So make sure you pause enough so that you kind of allow yourself not to get so narrowed into the goal that you don't see the redirections. And with all this in mind, I want to say faith can take us where fear cannot. So what I mean by that, as we all step into something new, it could be coaching, maybe is complementing your existing career. It might be a completely different career. You might be circling back. Whatever that means to you, we can often step into uncertainty, into kind of the unknown. But this is where change happens, so it's needed, but also can be the kind of birth of all the fears, self-doubts, the imposter syndrome, all those things that kind of keep us kind of stuck and invisible, kind of limited. So the faith part is remembering how far you've come, not just in your coach training, but in life in general. And I would imagine every single human, just being human, we've all got over challenges, we've all got over different hurdles, professionally, personally. And they've needed courage, they've needed strengths. Maybe you're still discovering strengths that you didn't realize you had. And coming back home to those values, your own values that may be changing, because the more we learn about ourselves, we realize, oh, actually, I inherited that value, it's not mine. So as we kind of learn about and, redefine our values, even if they're the same, that we come back home to what really matters. Come back home to your own anchor, wherever that anchor is for you, because I really want to bring normality to it's normal to have wobbly moments, but have your anchor to come back home to. So as I've shared my 5 points tonight, I just want to kind of end, if I may, whoever is listening tonight, I just want to invite, if anyone can do a comment, if it's just 1 or 2 words of inspiration for your peers. And if you feel called to, just 1 or 2 words just to inspire your peers that are here tonight and that can't be here. And the reason why I invite that, I wish these were my words, but they weren't. This was by Dan Siegel at a convention this year. And he said, we all stand behind the same wave. And sometimes we can get caught into comparisons, us and them, that I'm not doing as much as them, I'm not enough. All these kind of narratives are not true, because we're all standing behind the same wave to create change. And there's also sayings out there, even if I help one person, and I'm here to say, you will never ever just help one person, because when you help one person, that ripples out into family systems, that ripples out to communities, into cultures, into organizations. So those ripples live on way after you finish coaching with an individual or even a group. But what's really important to notice, that when we work together, recognizing we're all creating change that matters by helping people, we're all creating change together. So lean on each other, help each other, collaborate with each other, share resources, share what works, be each other's allies, because we can create new waves when we work together. And as I come to the end of my part, I want to kind of wish every single one of you well. I noticed names that I recognize, which was lovely. And so I really want to kind of wish every single person here tonight well, and all the people that are listening to the replay or can't be here. Thank you.
Now, and a huge thank you to Kelly. Thank you so much for that wonderful speech. Lots of wonderful points there, 5 key points that people can take away, really powerful words. And a huge congratulations on your graduation as well. I've seen the pictures on social media the other day, so absolutely fantastic. And I love that point that you made about how every goal that we set is not there to be reached. Sometimes it's a direction to be redirected. Really love that. And I love that point you brought about how the best tool we can bring is ourselves. And I loved your episode on the podcast that went deeper into this as well. So thank you for sharing that. It's absolutely wonderful. So please give some love to Kelly. There's been lots of comments coming in the comments box for you, Kelly, already. I'm just going to dig these out, and I'm going to come back and celebrate some wins that were earlier on. It's multitasking with everything going on at the minute. So let me just pull. So Donna's here. Donna's saying, woohoo, love Kelly. We've got Sharon saying, hi, Kelly. Love listening to you on the Coach Cast. So lots of love coming in for you, and lots of love coming through. And then Donna saying, huge congratulations on your graduation, Kelly. Very well deserved. So please do put a lot of love in for Kelly. I'm seeing more come through. So Mike's saying you have this natural gift to hold the space, sharing some very wise words. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, if there's anything you want to say back, just please jump in. I just really leave off fast back into the room.
No, I just want to say, Matt, thank you so much. And thank you for your comments. And I'm wishing every single one of you so much, all you well. And I know you're going to do great things.
No, excellent. And before you go, Kelly, there is a bigger reason to whilst not just your wisdom, your experience, the space, and just how you pitch yourself. We also have something for you lined up as well. So we actually want to give you an award for coach collaboration. So please let's celebrate Kelly for being our coach collaboration award in 2025. Kelly, we've known each other for around 5 years now. I think we've been connected, and we've done little bits and pieces on and off. You've always been open to collaborate, to work together. As I mentioned, people have already said in the chat, you've done our podcast. You were part of our global summit. I think it was 2022, if I remember it rightly. We're always sharing ideas, and you're always keeping up to date with what you're doing and the direction that you're going in. And you're always just really collaborative. You are not just with Coaching Minds, but I see you collaborating with other organizations, with other coaches. You're always keen to get involved and support each other. And I think that's evident from your speech today when you finish with that point about how it's about supporting each other. It's about helping each other. So we'll give you the winners package. We'll email that to you next week. But you are our Coach Collaboration Award 2025.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No, it's well deserved, and I'm sure everybody who's tuned in, who's watching the replay, everybody is in agreement that you deserve this a lot. So well done.
Oh, that's really grateful. Thank you.
No, you're welcome, and thank you for taking a short time of your Saturday evening to be here as well, Kelly. I really, really appreciate it. So please go enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever it is you're doing, and we'll catch up very, very soon. So thank you so much, Kelly Turner. It's Kelly Turner, everybody. Let's give it another round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Bye. Welcome back, Adele.
Thank you.
Anything you'd like to say to Kelly?
Yeah, no, I just want to say those key points. Wonderful that she did this, and congratulations to Kelly. Really well deserved this award. As you said, I've seen her all over social media, collaborating with other coaches, with Coaching Minds, joining the coach course. But well done to Kelly, and congratulations.
Yeah, no, very, very well deserved. She's absolutely wonderful, and her speech was fantastic as well, as always. Yeah. So I'm just going to go back and bring in some of the comments. We asked you to share your small wins, your small achievements, no matter how big, how small, over the year into this space. Because tonight is not just about celebrating those who are given an award. It's about celebrating our success. It's about celebrating us and where we've come as individuals, each and every one that's tuned in, that's watching this on the replay. And as Kelly kindly reminded me as well, that I forgot at the beginning, those who can't make it today, let's recognize each other, the collaboration, the connection, and the support that we give one another. So please do continue to share what you feel and what you're going to reward yourself for at the end of this year for what you've achieved. So I'm going to share in, Patricia says, I found my writing voice. That's absolutely wonderful, Patricia. Thank you for sharing that. Sharon saying, I've had a difficult year in my personal life. Sorry for that you've gone through a difficult time, Sharon. Thank you for being courageous and sharing it in this space. But my journey with Coaching Minds had begun in earnest in January, has made up for it. It's allowed me to develop professionally and personally. And it's wonderful to hear that, Sharon. I'm glad that we've helped with that. The beautiful community that we have here has helped with that. And sorry to hear that it's been a difficult year personally. And let's see if we can help and support you ready into 2026 to make next year a better personal life. Adele, is there anything you'd like to say to our coaches?
To all the coaches, whether you've been nominated, whether you are winning an award today, whether you are in the course, whether you are just going towards your goal, well done to all of you. Well done for everything that you've put in, the work that you've put in, the effort that you've put in, the passion that you've put in. Really, go and congratulate yourself, celebrate yourself, and celebrate those small wins.
Thank you, Adele. Some beautiful words. Please do celebrate. Let's see if we can get some confetti on the go. I don't know if I can. I've got to be in here to do that. Yeah, I can't jump between the two, but we'll confetti everybody as they come through. So Cindy's saying she started her own business. That's absolutely wonderful, Cindy. It's fantastic that you've got that off the ground. Sharon is also saying, I'd also like to thank Coaching Minds for all the opportunities I've been given. Thank you to you, Sharon, for taking those opportunities, for stepping up, for speaking at our Global Summit this year. It's been absolutely fantastic. All the practical workshops that you've come forward to, step forward as coach. So thank you for taking and seizing those opportunities. Adele, just stop me if there's any personal words you want to give to any of the stuff that's coming through here. But I think I've caught up on all the recent ones. There's lots of love coming through for Kelly. So
For me, sorry, I just want to say for Sharon stepping forward, not only the summit but the coach cast. She's always inquiring and asking questions, always have that passion for growth. And I just need to congratulate her on that.
she's been absolutely fantastic. All of our coaches have been fantastic this year. Everyone that we've connected with, I've learned so much from our coaches. It's been absolutely a fantastic year for Coaching Minds as a whole. It's down to each and every single one of you that's tuned in, watching the replay, that can't make it today for personal circumstances. It is down to each and every one of you. So huge congratulations to everybody. Whether you take an award away today, you were a finalist, or if you were nominated as well. And I want to make a real important point before we get on to the awards, is I really want to acknowledge and recognize everyone that took the time out to nominate another coach. I think this often goes underestimated, but the fact that you're taking the time, you're spotting and observing the wonderful work of another coach, and you've got that collaborative spirit to nominate that individual. It's really wonderful. It's a value that's close to my heart. So personally, I really thank each and every person that stepped forward and put somebody else on a pedestal. Because we do live in a world, unfortunately, at times, especially in parts of our industry, where everything is competitive. But I love the collaborative spirit that we have here at Coaching Minds. And I'm sure you agree, Adele.
No, absolutely agree. And the support there is for one another. For me, that's a key point, to see how they reach out and how they are there to support the other coaches. And definitely nominating another person, well done to everyone. And thank you for nominating and supporting that value that the other coach has got.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you for that, Adele. So I'm going to bring up one more win. Abs has shared 2025 was a personal challenge. This did not stop me, and I'm privileged that I'm able to be that anchor for all those I serve in life and be there alongside them on their journeys. And Abs, you've been fantastic this year. I know you've got your own personal challenges, but you've been absolute inspiration in our community across LinkedIn and your own community. You've been doing some fantastic work for our profession, and it hasn't gone unnoticed by a lot of our coaches. I'm sure everyone will agree in the comments box who's watching us on the replay. But let's get into giving some words, and I'll bring up the comments as we go along. So the next two awards that we've got, nominations weren't made for these next two awards. These are extra awards. So there's 3 additional awards that we're gifting or rewarding or recognizing in this space tonight. The first one was the Coach Collaboration Award 2025. The next one, so these are to individuals that we've spotted and we've seen do some absolutely outstanding work, that have worked closely with me on projects, worked closely with Adele on projects. These individuals have helped Coaching Minds to a very deep level as well. They've contributed a lot to our community, to our society, and we want to recognize these. So these individuals also received nominations as well, but these awards we want to give to those that have really contributed to us here at Coaching Minds. And the first award that we want to give is the Distinguished Contribution to Coaching Award. And this is for an individual who honors coach, whose leadership, influence, and impact has not just gone across their personal community, but across to an international community as well. I know this year has been very, very challenging for this individual, but we have worked with her for the past 3-4 years, and she's done a lot of work for Coaching Minds. She's been absolutely fantastic. I'm sure many of you have met her. If you haven't met her, I'm sure you will very soon. But we do want to give this to Donna Burfield. So congratulations to Donna. So if you have met Donna and you want to celebrate this, please celebrate and give some love to Donna in the comments box. So she has been given our Distinguished Contribution to Coaching Award 2025. And I'm going to post a link into the chat. Please do not click this link. This is only to see if Donna wants to come and say a couple of words on the stage. So this will give you access to the stage. So if you want us to see whatever you're getting up to in your bedroom, kitchen, wherever you are, click the link, but if not, don't. So Donna, if you want to click that link, you've also got it in your email. So everybody who's nominated has this in their email as well. And if you want to come and say a few words on stage, you're more than welcome. If not, you can just drop your words in the chat if that's what feels more comfortable for you. But Donna when she lived in Dubai, she set up her own coaching practice. She set up an amazing community called Coaches Supporting Coaches that not just help individuals in the local area of Dubai, but actually stretch to an international audience. She's also connected lots of coaches with lots of opportunities across the world, and she's here on stage now. So I'm going to drop off this time, Adele. I'm going to give you the stage with Donna, so Donna can say a few words. But this is Donna Burfield.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Hi, Adele.
Hi, Donna, and welcome and congratulations. I'm just going to add a few words to what Paula said, and then I'm going to give the stage to you to give a few words. But from my side, since we've connected, I've seen how you support other coaches, how you always offer that words of wisdom, that words of encouragement, and you truly deserve this award. So with that, I'm giving the stage to you.
Oh, thank you so much. No, I really, really do appreciate it. I am completely surprised and very, very touched. And as I said in that comment about coming back home to Coaching Minds, you and Paul have been a great support to me. And I love our collaborations. I love our brainstorming. We're all on the same ethical, professional page. And that's something that, you know, I've shared across Dubai and internationally as well. But I just love what you guys are doing. And thank you so much for being part of that scaffold for me. It is appreciated, but it does mean people need to reach out and not to be afraid to voice and to collaborate and just get to know each other and support. We're a community. That's what we need. So thank you very, very much.
Pleasure, Donna. And looking forward to much further collaboration and you stepping up and into this coach community and just reaching out to all the coaches.
Absolutely. Watch this space. I look forward to it with lots of joy, of course.
Lots of joy. Always, always, always.
Thank you very much, Adele. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you so much, Donna. So the layout of the stage, we can only have two people on stage at a time. But thank you, Donna, and thank you, Adele, for holding that space for Donna as well. You really made some really good points. She is so supportive, and I know she supports us individually as well. It's that collaborative spirit that we really can't talk enough of here at Coaching Minds, and it's beautiful to see it in play. So thank you. And the next award, so moving on, there's lots of love for Donna here. So congratulations from a lot of people here. I'm just going to click you all in so you can be part of this celebration. There's claps, bravos, everything. So well done to Donna on being our distinguished contribution to coaching 2025. The next award, the final award that we want to gift based on our recognition, what we've seen, is the Outstanding Global Coaching Leader Award 2025. And this is to award someone whose leadership, influence, and impact really make a difference to their clients, to the profession as a whole, who really step forward to really give themselves to support not just themselves in their coaching practice, but the wider profession and those that they are coaching, both at individual and a group level. And this individual, we've not been connected too long. We were just introduced to this individual this year, but I'm sure many of you have seen him across LinkedIn, a little bit on Instagram, across our Coaching Minds community. He does lots of articles. He stepped forward in our seminars. He's done a lot of work for us as well in terms of helping us with a few partnerships that we have through our Coach Center. And I'm sure you will all agree that we have a fantastic leader among us in the Coaching Minds community that is really making a difference. And he also achieved his EMCC Senior Practitioner level coaching this year. And this award goes to Abs Saloon. So Abs, congratulations. I don't know why there wasn't a clap there. There should have been a clap. So I'm going to clap for you. I don't know if it's coming through. and give you some confetti as well. So a huge congratulations, Abs. And again, you're invited to come to the stage and say a few words if you would like. I'm going to post the link again because I know there's lots of comments. So please feel free. But Abs has done some fantastic work. He volunteers his time. He does a lot of pro bono work, helping individuals in the UK. He works for an organization as a facilitator, as a supervisor. He's always creating new tools and new innovative ways to bring coaching into his practice. He's now on a level 7 program and helping us shape that. He offers a lot of his time and holds that space. And I think he mentioned in his own comment, he is an anchor for a lot of people. So I'm sure we would all agree that it is well deserved. So Abs, if you can't make it to the stage, please feel free to drop in a few words in the chat and we'll share this with you. But we'll be sending, it's the same with Donna, we'll be sending winner packages to you early next week, so Monday or Tuesday. So you will get access to the certificates and a few other bits and bobs that we're sharing to all those that win. So Abs is saying here through LinkedIn, wow, thank you so much. This means a lot, truly. Now, thank you, Abs, for everything that you've done. I'm sure everybody who's tuned in, watching the replay, has connected with you, has had a conversation with you, and I'm sure you've probably supported many of them that are in this community. So thank you for everything you do. I'm going to give it one more moment just to see if you're coming live, and then we'll move on to the awards where individuals have been nominated and they've gone through our process. Okay, so we'll move on swiftly to our awards. So huge congratulations to Kelly, to Donna, and to Abs, 3 individuals that have worked really closely with us behind the scenes, that have helped us with various projects, and that have helped us move forward and show that leadership and that collaborative spirit here at Coaching Minds. So huge congratulations to our first 3 coaches that have been given their awards. Well done, Kelly, well done, Donna, and well done, Abs. Now, let's move on to our awards. Let's go through our awards. So just to give everybody a bit of background, our coaches were nominated. So we had quite a few nominations. I think it was close to 70. Coaches were nominated multiple times. So there's about 48, was it 48 or 49 coaches, Adele? I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head right now. But it was close to 50 coaches that were actually nominated. Some of them were nominated multiple times, which was absolutely fantastic by lots of individuals. So the nominations have come through. Some of those nominations were selectively allocated to certain award categories that we're going to go through, each of those in turn on this awards night. Some of them weren't. So it was just generic nomination explaining the great work that you're doing, how you've impacted that individual, or how they've observed how you've impacted our community. So where you weren't allocated a certain area, we've looked and read what that individual said about you to see which category would suit. And some of them suited multiple different areas. So you will see some individuals that were being nominated in multiple different categories. That could be due to either one, that they were nominated multiple times, or that we've decided it needs to fit into 1 or 2 different categories. We then got the finalists. So we've got all the finalists. We're going to go through all the finalists and celebrate the finalists today as we go through. So first of all, I want to say huge congratulations to everybody who was nominated, whether you made it as a finalist or you were nominated and just recognized for the brilliant work that you're doing. A huge well done, a huge congratulations. You need to acknowledge that and reward yourself for the wonderful work and the difference that you made on that individual's life. And as Kelly mentioned, not just on that individual's life, but the ripple effect that individual's having on the lives around them. So please acknowledge and reward yourself. And from there, we're going to move on to the finalists, and we're going to go through each award in turn. So the first award we're going to be looking at is the Emerging Coaching Award. So this is for a coach that has just recently gained their accreditation, that have been working hard or close to their accreditation, that has demonstrated great coaching, and they've been nominated for this award. And we're going to look at who our finalists are. So our finalists for this category are, we've got Ruth Bidmead, we've got Liana Voinweir, we've got Lorenzo Forney, we've got Fiona Donovan, and we've got Paul Kendall, all of which are wonderful coaches, absolutely fantastic. So if you've worked closely with one of these coaches, if you've been a client of one of these coaches, please drop and celebrate them in the comments box now. So huge shout out to Ruth, Liana, Lorenzo, Fiona, and Paul. So please drop them in the comments box, some love and some words. Adele, is there anything you'd like to share about these individuals? They've all been absolutely fantastic this year.
I've connected with most of them personally within the course, and they all really put so much effort and so much learning into getting their certification. And Fiona, I've seen her personally in the summit with the comments, sharing of wisdom, sharing the knowledge. And I'm looking to further connect with Fiona. But to all these coaches for all the work they've done, I can just say well done and congratulations.
Yeah, no, congratulations. And equally, I've connected with all these coaches individually. Fiona, I haven't had a chance to connect with you, and I hope we can change that and connect a little bit more. But what was shared in your nomination was absolutely wonderful and fantastic. You're obviously making a huge difference to people out there. And I know you're just newly qualified through a level 5 program externally to Coaching Minds. So huge congratulations on that. So huge congratulations to each of these coaches. They're all absolutely fantastic. But the one that was decided through our panel, so these 5 finalists were presented to a panel, and a vote was made based on the personal statements that were submitted by these individuals that support that, and also what was written in their nominations as well. And what came off the back of this, and who we will be awarding the Emerging Coach of the Emerging Coaching Award 2025, I'll get my words right, will be to...
It's our emergency coach is Ruth Bidmead. I just want to celebrate Ruth. Just a few words about her is she joined us on a very short period, but she really put the effort and the work in to get her certification and actually move on into a job which is coaching related. So I just need to congratulate Ruth on her dedication, on asking questions and really putting the work in to get that certification in a very short period.
Yeah, no, she's absolutely fantastic. The standard of coaching that she's demonstrated, that I've seen personally in the seminars, workshops, also the ones that she submitted as well as part of her supervised assessments, she's absolutely fantastic. I'm sure that anybody that is connected with her and had the opportunity to collaborate with her will agree that she's been absolutely phenomenal this year. She puts everything she's got into everything she does. And yeah, like you said, she's turned and completed our course within, I think it was 4 or 5 months, but really invested heavily and given her everything. And she's always looking to grow as an individual. Now, I know, unfortunately, Ruth can't be with us here tonight. She has other prior engagements, but we'll celebrate her. She's here in spirit. And if you haven't had an opportunity to connect with Ruth, please do. She's wonderful. You can connect with her in a community, connect with her on LinkedIn, start to collaborate. We really want to encourage our coaches to collaborate. I know you're all doing this now anyway, but if you're not, this is a really opportunity, a little reminder, gentle reminder for you to start to collaborate with our wonderful coaches and all the finalists that have been here as well. Every single finalist was worthy of this award. And it's just that the panel voted for Ruth, and Ruth has been absolutely outstanding. So well done, Ruth. Congratulations. I'm going to bring in some of the comments. So Natalie saying, well done, Ruth. She is amazing. Sharon saying, congratulations, Ruth. Lorena's giving an applause. Vijaya saying, congratulations, Ruth. Absa saying, appreciate. Joyce Uloy, excellent, fantastic. Congratulations, Ruth. So lots of congratulations coming through for Ruth. Thank you so much for the love and kindness towards Ruth. And I apologize, the clapping seems to be a little bit off, what's the word I'm looking for here? Off cue here. So you're going to get some random claps through this, but it makes it a little bit more entertaining and exciting, I think. So let's move on. Let's go on to our next award. So our next award, Innovation in Coaching Award 2025. So this is for an individual, this is for a coach that thinks differently, that is applying coaching in different ways, that are bringing innovative ways and creative ways of thinking to their tools, to their practice, and everything that they bring to the coaching profession. Nadell, I'm going to hand it over to you to announce. Before, I'm going to share a bit, actually, I'm jumping ahead of the gun here. Not more too much. Let's give a clap to everybody. So we've got Mike Morgan, who's absolutely fantastic. We've got Joris Gray, who is amazing. Lorena Zuleta, who's fantastic. We've got Joyce Lloyd Kyomperi, and we've got who's amazing as well. And we've got Ab Saloom, who we've already seen picked up a award earlier on. So these are 5 coaches that are really creative in their thinking. They're really innovative in their thinking. The way in which they bring and apply coaching to different areas is absolutely fantastic. Nadal, I don't know if you want to, before we share who won this award this year, we're going to share a little bit about each of these 5 coaches.
Each of these coaches has got something individual that they do differently. Mike, I've seen his post on Instagram, his coaching, how he's reaching out, and how he takes it step by step. And it's really inspiring to see what he does. With Joris, also, I view his Instagram. I've connected with him in the course, done his assessments. His way of thinking and his way of doing things is, again, totally different than the other coaches. Lorena, I've recently seen on Instagram her sports, how she's connecting coaching with sports and how she's reaching out. And it's very impactful in what she's doing. Joyce Aloy, I must say, does a lot of talks, goes into businesses. For me, she's traveled. I've seen her coming to South Africa. I've seen her really broadening that spectrum of coaching in everything that she does. Absolutely amazing. As we all know, with the award he's got, with just LinkedIn, with these articles he's writing, and also he's always in the comments giving that bit of wisdom and replying. So all of them are very innovative in how they approach coaching. So well done to all of them.
Yeah, no, thank you for that, Adele. I second everything that you just shared there. An absolutely wonderful 5 coaches that all deserve this award. Unfortunately, we can only give it to one this 2025. So let's share who that coach is and let's celebrate them, along with celebrating these 5 wonderful finalists as well.
And
so the innovation, So the innovation in coaching award 2025, Adele,
is going to Joyce Aloy Compere, battling to pronounce her surname, but well done and well deserved on Joyce Aloy.
Huge congratulations, Joyce Aloy, and we are sending the link now. So if you would like to join and say a few words, Joyce Aloy, you're more than welcome. If not, please drop some words in the comments box if you'd like us to share that on your behalf. I appreciate it's late over in Dubai in your end of the world, but I'm sure everybody, we can see the congratulations coming through. I'm sure you've connected with a lot of our coaches and individuals, Joyce Aloy, and made a difference to a few for you, that your creative way of applying your coaching. Adele, I don't know if there's anything you'd like to share, a few words for Joyce Aloy before she comes to the stage, if she does.
With Joyce Aloy, I just want to congratulate her for the passion she shows for helping others, the passion she shows for coaching, and her dedication. Every time she posts something, there is value behind it. I've connected with Joyce Aloy over quite a few years already, and for speaking at summits. And it's not only the Coaching Mind Summit. If there is a summit that she can reach out with, she can share her knowledge, her wisdom, Joyce Aloy is there. She's really building on not just coaching, but going far beyond. She's also got her book out. She's authored her own book. There's so many things about Joyce Aloy that we can say. It's amazing what she's done in such a short period of time.
Yeah, and I see her everywhere. No matter what social media platform I'm joining, she's always there. She's always posting something. She's always being creative on how she posts. She's talked at 4 of our annual summits. She's done a lot in a short period of time. So she's saying thank you. So I'm going to guess, Joyce Law, you're not going to join the stage. Please do let us know. If you are given an award and you haven't notified us that you won't be stepping on the stage, just please drop a comment so we can move on to the next one without rushing. Of course, we want to celebrate you, Joyce Law, but it just helps us with the process of tonight. So congratulations, Joyce Loy. Absolutely fantastic and well deserved.
Okay, it seems like Paul is a bit frozen with his internet connection. I just want to once again congratulate everyone so far that's got awards, those that's coming that's going to get awards, and for the collaboration and the support that you are showing each other at the moment. And then unfortunately, I can't bring the comments up, but I will read some of the comments. Lorena is saying, congratulations, Joyce Aloy, well deserved. I follow her job and it's an inspiration for us all. Well deserved, congratulations. Joyce Aloy is saying thank you to everyone. Cindy is saying well done, Joyce Aloy. And Abs is saying, wow, congratulations, Joy. You are an inspiration. Laura is saying congratulations. Jane is clapping hands and saying congratulations. She's celebrating. Layla is saying well done, Dare to Glow. We all know Joyce Loy is out there and well known as Dare to Glow coach. Mike Morgan is saying congratulations. Sharon Worth is saying congratulations to Joyce Aloy. Donna is saying well done. And Natalie is saying well done, Joyce Aloy. Congratulations to Joyce Aloy. So there's a lot of love and a lot of congratulations coming in. We're just waiting for Paul to get back. Otherwise, I would have continued with the awards, but he's got the presentations and everything ready. And unfortunately, I can't access it. I'm just going to, in general, just ask you to share in the comments that I can read is share who you are currently collaborating with and what you are looking forward to achieving in 2026. Share some of your goals for 2026 with us as coaches. And then I will read those comments out. Donna, you should come back, but I can't add you. So we can have the celebration together, seeing that you see I'm doing great. Cindy, you're making me laugh. I just hope Paul gets back soon because Natalie, you say you want to connect even more. Is that in 2026? Who are you connecting with? We are looking forward to connecting with you further in 2026. Sorry, someone. Mike, okay, let's just bring up the comments because Mike is making me giggle now. Natalie is saying, love sharing and connecting with everyone and can't wait for our Secret Santa. Yes, I'm looking forward to the Secret Santa as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing who got who gifts, books that we can read and that we can share. Mike, you're making me laugh by saying keep going, just don't mention the rugby. Mike, I don't really follow rugby, but unfortunately I did see something on Instagram or Facebook earlier on. Let's just not go there. I shall not mention that. Abs is saying achieving my level 7 organizational coaching diploma. I'm looking forward to that. And I've seen the work that Abs is putting into level 7, passing the ethics exams. Abs, well done on that and the time and effort that you put in there. Janice saying currently collaborating with Ed on the Coach Cast and 2026. I look forward to hosting more coaches. Paula's back, and I'm going to give him some time to.
Apologies, Adele. My internet has gone haywire. Absolutely.
No, I apologize. No need. While you're getting ready, I'm just going to. Donna's asking what my highlight for the year was. Donna, there is not one single highlight that I can put in, but I would say it is having you back, coming back into Coaching Minds, coming into coaching. That's a highlight for me. Hosting seminars and just overall seeing our coaches a success. That is definitely a big highlight, is the success the coaches has. Fiona, Paul, you must just say when you're ready to go on. Fiona is saying planning to do a lot more individual and team coaching and also moving on to an additional level 6 apprenticeship, which includes C-suite coaching.
Wonderful.
Okay.
It looks like our coaches are doing some fantastic work, and thank you for holding that space, Adele, and opening and inviting everybody into the comments. Appreciate it, and it looks like everybody's doing some fantastic work. So, Adele, thank you so much. I need to give you an award as well, Adele, for not the times that you've held the space and jumped in and had my back. So, we need to sort something out for you, definitely. So, thank you, Adele. I appreciate it. But we're here, and let's move on. Let's look at our Community Contribution Award 2025. So this is for a coach that has given a lot to the community, that we've seen, that have been nominated, and that we've seen do a lot in terms of helping support each other, commenting, engaging, and just really making a difference to the community. Always there, always ready to support and help their peer coaches. And the nominations that we have for this award are, again, 5 wonderful coaches. I've met and connected with each of these individually, and really all of these deserve an award because they're fantastic individuals. We've got Catriona Johns, we've got Emma Butler, we've got Gloria, we've got Muho, we've got Natalie Trusdale, and we've also got Mike Morgan. 5 fantastic individuals. Adele, I don't know if there's anything you want to say before we share the winner of our Community Contribution Award.
I'm going to keep it short now. All 5 coaches have each individually contributed to the community, not once, but on several occasions. And they all well deserve of this nomination.
In their own unique way as well. In their own unique way, not just in the community in terms of commenting, but in our seminars, our CPD workshops, everywhere across the board. They're all fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so on that note, we'll keep it swiftly so I don't get disconnected again. The Community Contribution Award 2025, Adele, goes to
Natalie Trusdale. I also just want to say a few words with Natalie. I've seen her collaborating and supporting other coaches, and also for herself. She engages in all the comments, all the posts. She will have an answer, and she doesn't just answer. She goes and really thinks about it and reflects before she actually does give her answer. She supported Eurus with his not editing, but going over his essay. There's just the overall support with all the coaches. And she's always reaching out, and she's also not afraid to ask for help. So she is really, I would say, a community builder. She's always there to support the community.
No, she is indeed. Like all of the finalists, they're all building the community builders. They're all absolutely fantastic. But one thing I really love about Natalie as well is not just what I see of her, but just the words that I hear about her from other coaches. She seems to be talked about by a lot of coaches. Natalie helped with this. Natalie, she's there on the minds of everybody, which is absolutely fantastic and very well deserved. So Natalie, I have shared in the comments box the link if you want to come live and share a few words. If not, don't worry. Let us know that you're not going to come live, and feel free to share some words in the comments box. But a huge congratulations to you, Natalie. Absolutely fantastic work. And we can see how much she's been in the comments box as well. The collaboration and connection in the comments box right now is fantastic. So I'm going to start to pop up the comments, and I'm going to let Natalie come on the stage. I'm going to jump off Adele and let you hold the space so Natalie can share what she would like to say. So I'm going to let Natalie come on the stage and jump off Adele and let you hold the space so Natalie can share what she would like to say.
Hi, Natalie. Welcome you with us. And well done. Congratulations. Well deserved. And I'm looking forward to you sharing a few words. And well done. Congratulations. Well deserved. And I'm looking forward to you sharing a few words.
Thank you. I think I have, like, with mine, I think I have a delay, so I apologise for that. But I want to say a massive thank you. I'm super excited. My sound is a little bit funny. I'm aware of that. So I just want to say very quickly, before the sound is really weird, that I think it's all about connection, it's about support. So it's not, when we talk about community, it's not about me and what I bring, it's everyone. So for me, it's just a massive cheers, because I have a nice little secco here, to everyone who is part of this community. This community is more than one person, and we're not on this journey alone. So that is what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Natalie. Short and sweet, and love the words that you shared, and looking forward to further connecting with you 2026.
Can't wait. I will slip back our way and let us carry on. Well done, everybody.
Thank you, Natalie. Technology today is not our best friend, but we're managing it. So you've got me dropping off the Wi-Fi, your sound, claps in the wrong places, but it's all part of the fun. It's all part of the learning and the growth. No, character building, I would say. So Andrew's saying congratulations. So lots of great stuff coming through from Natalie, lots of celebrations, which is absolutely fantastic. And as I mentioned, each of the coaches that were on the finalists, they deserve that award, because and we see this now in the comments box, just how supportive you are of each other, how collaborative you are. And as Natalie said it best just then, it's not just about us as an individual. It's not about us as an individual at all. It's about the connection, the community that we build. It's absolutely fantastic. So keep it up, and huge congratulations, Natalie. Very, very well deserved. So we'll give another bit of confetti there. I think when I dropped off the internet and I was waiting to get back, I managed to reset the clap. So it should all be in the right place right now. So the next award, let's move it on swiftly, is for the Transformational Impact Award 2025. And this is for an individual that has made a huge difference and transformed their client. So this is based on nominations that were directly from a client that has demonstrated and showed a lasting impact, or illustrated how that individual has transformed them. So the nominations for this that we received were Yoris Gray, Sharon Worth, Cindy Black-Tyus. If I said that right, Cindy, I apologize if I don't. I think it's the first time I'm actually saying your second name, so please do correct me. We've got Joyce Lloyd Kyompiri, and we've got Ed Stanley. 5, again, individuals that are absolutely outstanding. I don't think we have a coach at Coaching Minds that isn't outstanding and worthy of being recognized and rewarded today. But these 5 individuals, I've seen them really make some transformation and impact.
Paul, what I can say about these five coaches, and again, it's that individual impact in the niche area that they give, that reaching out, that support, that love, and that passion. It just transgress in everything that they do. And all these 5 is well deserved of this nomination and this award.
No, exactly. And I love reading the nominations for these just to see how much they've transformed individuals. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Really, really, truly wonderful. So each of you 5 deserve an award. But unfortunately, we can only give this to one individual. So Adele, would you like to announce who the Transformational Impact Award 2025 goes to?
The Impact Award goes to Joris Gray, and what I can say about Joris is the impact he's making in his LGBTQ community, because that's where his niche is, and how he supports the community and everything that he puts out, the workshops, the individual coaching, the business coaching, everything that he goes into has an impact on individuals. I've seen assessments, how he has actually move those people forward, those clients forward, and the impact he has on their lives.
Yeah, the depth of his knowledge and wisdom around coaching is absolutely fantastic. I love his commitment, and unfortunately, he can't be with us today. He is ill, so let's send him some positive wishes and blessings as well for his good health, so he gets better soon. But he is absolutely fantastic. I'm sure anybody that's tuned in who's connected with Joris, his commitment to want to help, to serve, is fantastic. I've seen him coach in the seminars, the last round of seminars that I did. He was on those, and it's just his commitment to step forward as well. There was one where it was kind of like 9 p.m. his time, and none of the other coaches were feeling ready to step forward as a coach. Too late, it was a bit late for him, but he still stepped forward. He still says, you know what, I'm going to do this, not for me, but for the benefit of the individuals that we had in this seminar. And I think that was really, really amazing to see and witness. And yeah, he does fantastic work, and the way he coaches, it is very, very transformational. The depth of knowledge that he has is fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to bring in lots of comments to congratulate him. So Lorena's saying congratulations. I'm sorry if I miss your comments. I can't go through every comment today. There's a lot coming in, which is absolutely fantastic. Natalie's saying well done. Ed's saying huge congratulations. Abs is saying well done, Joris. Well deserved, my friend. Jane's saying congratulations. And Fiona's saying, question for all. Do you feel that a niche is important, or do you think that coaching anyone once coaching is more important? Fiona, I'm going to put a pause on that. You can have that discussion in the comments box. But yeah, definitely a really good question to cover at another session or live that we do. So great question, Fiona. Lots of congratulations and get better soon. So don't say get better soon, Joris. But Joris, very, very well deserved. Fantastic work. Thank you so much to everybody that is giving Joris some love, positive wishes, and congratulations. And if you haven't had a chance with Natalie, Joris, Abs, Joyce Loy, Kelly, everybody that we've put forward today, the finalists, if you haven't had a chance to connect, drop out, reach them a message on LinkedIn, connect with them on LinkedIn, connect with each other through our hub, collaborate, learn, grow from each other, see what values you have that align, what projects you can do together. Keep this energy and carry it into 2026 so you can make a difference together and a wider impact. So huge well done, Joris, and looking forward to catching up with you soon. Please get well soon, my friend. Next up, we've got the Client Choice Award. So again, this is another award that with nominations that were received were directly by a client. So this is where the client's been very impressed. They've said some really good words about the coach, and this is chosen and selected by the clients. And the nominations that we have for this, again, 5 fantastic and wonderful coaches, some that we're seeing again. So Sharon's on there again. Sharon Worth has been nominated again, and Sharon got the award earlier on, which was fantastic. And we've got Leila Najuko, we've got Anastasia Oles, we've got Anya James, and we've got Tamuno Abraham. So 5, again, fantastic coaches that were nominated by directly their clients that put something forward for these individuals. Adele, is there anything you'd like to share about the group of 5 individuals before we announce who the winner of this award is?
For me, it is, I just want to congratulate them for being there for their clients and getting that feedback from clients. We don't always, as coaches, get feedback or get testimonials or actually get a nomination as a Client Choice Award. So I just want to congratulate all of them, and it's well deserved.
Well, congratulations to each of them. And I've had personal connections with all of these, and really 5 fantastic coaches. Tamuna, I don't know too much. She's an outside coach from Coaching Minds, but she did have a very lengthy client nomination put through, which described how fantastic her coaching is. And when I went and checked, she did speak at our global summit a few years ago as well. I think it was actually last year. So yeah, she's fantastic as well. Anya's been working through her niche, and she's very active on LinkedIn. She's done lots of stuff. We've seen a lot of Anastasia and Sharon recently, Layla recently. So really 5 fantastic coaches. And I just realized what I did, Adele. But let's announce the Client Choice Award of 2025 goes to
Sharon Worth.
Well done, Sharon. So, apologies, my mind is ahead of me in terms of where I'm going with the direction of this. So a little slip up there before when I was explaining the 5 coaches. But these things happen. But Sharon, Adele, I'm sure you agree. Sharon has been absolutely fantastic. So please do give Sharon a lot of love. She works really hard. She does a lot of work for in lots of different areas. She's just recently published a book as well. But she really makes an impact to her clients. I think we've both seen Sharon coach, and it's been absolutely fantastic what we've seen of her. And she's just really an amazing person as a whole, I think.
Absolutely. Definitely have to say she's an amazing person. Her coaching, as you said, we've both seen her coach, is up to a very high standard. And I will go even so far as to say the love that she has for her clients and that compassion she has for them, and also the space that she holds for them is absolutely amazing. And for me, Sharon truly deserves this Client Choice Award from what I've personally witnessed.
No, I couldn't agree more, Adele. And Sharon, if you do want to join us, I'm putting the link in now. So if you want to come and say a few words, if not, you can just write in the chat. There's no pressure to come live and say a few words. We'll share them on your behalf. But as Adele mentioned, you've been absolutely fantastic. The care and compassion that you do have for your clients is really admirable. And the way you also spoke at our global summit. So for those of you who connected with Sharon at our global summit, I'm sure you'll agree it was a fantastic talk and delivery that she gave to us on ADHD and menopause, on a really niche topic that she's putting out there and really helping support her clients with. So she's done fantastic work. And I mentioned she did publish a book, I think it was last week or maybe a week before. Sharon, please correct me, but called Menopause. She's here backstage now, so she can tell you a little bit about it in her words. But I'm going to welcome Sharon to the stage. Adele, I'm going to let you hold that stage and disappear. But Sharon, a huge congratulations. Very well deserved.
Hi, Sharon, and well done on this award. Really deserved, as I shared, through your coaching that I've seen, the compassion you have for your clients. And I'm with that giving the stage to you to say a few words and tell us about your book.
Oh gosh, thank you. What a truly amazing surprise. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, but it felt rude not to accept the invitation to come and actually deliver a personal thank you. I made a comment earlier that I'm very, very grateful to Coaching Minds for the opportunities that I've been given this year, the opportunity to speak at the Global Summit, to be a guest on the Coachcast, and to Coaching Minds for helping to promote me and to promote my book that I've just recently released, which is all about menopause and ADHD. I just I'm a bit blown away, to be honest. I'm not in my usual space either. I've booked myself a week away, giving myself some headspace because it's been It's been a really busy year, and I'm enjoying some time down by the sea in Brixham in Devon. So yeah, it's all just, yeah, what a lovely evening. Thank you.
I'm glad that you've taken that time away, that you are recharging your batteries, getting your energy up, and just hopefully this award just makes it so much sweeter for you, that little break that you have.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks so much, Adele, and thank you, Paul, and everyone else, and of course whoever nominated me. No idea who that is, but thank you.
A huge thank you to you, Sharon Worth. Thank you, Sharon. Really, really appreciate it. And please do enjoy your time down in Devon. Carry this award with you into that week, and I hope you get that space you need and that relaxation and that recharge. So thank you so much, Sharon. And again, there's lots of love coming through, so I'm going to share these again for Sharon. Very well deserved. Congratulations. Congrats, Sharon. So lots of love coming through again, and lots of congratulations. Keep that up. It's been absolutely fantastic. So huge congratulations to Sharon. So moving swiftly on, we've got a couple of awards left. Shall we move on to the next one, Adele?
Yes, we can.
So the next one we're looking at is Excellence in Coaching Practice 2025. So this one is all around the nominations that were made, that were solely explaining and talking about how this person approaches their coaching, how they've established their coaching practice. Also looking at their standard of coaching and what they're given to their clients in their practice. So this is for somebody who has demonstrated excellence in their coaching practice in 2025. And the nominations that we have for this, again, 5 amazing individuals, which again could deserve the award. All of them deserve the award here. So we've got Jane Njogu. I'm sure everybody knows Jane from our Coach Cast and our summits. We've got Gloria Gobuho, who's absolutely wonderful. You haven't connected with Gloria, you need to connect with her. She's fantastic. We've also got Hami Tahiri. Now, I've only had a few interactions with Hami through and seen her at the MCC. And she's not a Coaching Minds coach, but she does some fantastic work in her area as well. And the nomination that came through really showed a lot of excellence that she demonstrates in her practice too. So we've got Hami, we've got Serena as well. Serena Atkins, my mind is going crazy. So we've got Serena there, and we've got Paul Kendall, 2 individuals again who are absolutely fantastic, bringing excellence into their coaching practice. So again, Adele, these 5 individuals are really great finalists for this award. I think I've seen, apart from Hami, I haven't seen her coach directly, but I've seen each of these 5 coach at a really fantastic level, to be fair. Really great level.
Yeah, well, same thing. I've connected with 4 of them. I've not connected with Hami before, but their level of coaching that I've seen is of a professional high standard. It is not, you can see that they've put their learning to the test, and they've incorporated that into their coaching practice.
I agree. I really agree. And we've got lots of people coming in. So Lorena's also saying, great list of finalists. Congratulations to you all. Yeah, 5 really great individuals again. Should we move on, and should we announce the winner of the Excellence in Coaching Practice 2025?
And that award goes to Paul Kendall.
So congratulations, Paul. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know if anybody has had the opportunity to connect with Paul. And Adele, I know you've got a few words. So please do put your congratulations into the comments box so we can share this win and congratulate Paul. Unfortunately, he can't be with us today. He has just had an extra addition to his family. So he is busy at the moment in his being a father. So huge congratulations to Paul on that as well. So Adele, anything you'd like to share?
The professionalism that he shows, the ethical standards that he shows in his coaching, in his work, everything that Paul does, you see that professional standard, you see that ethical standard. I know he's recently also collaborated with us as Coaching Minds. He's brought some program to Coaching Minds. I don't know if you want to elaborate on that, but I want to congratulate him. Also on the level 7 program, you can see he's active, he's involved there. He's really growing his business further as a coach. Congratulations on becoming a father from my side as well, and definitely well deserved from everything that I've seen Paul do. The little bit of interaction that I had with him, for the achievements that he's made so far.
Yeah. And there's a lot of congratulations coming in and seconding what you're saying there, Adele, in the comments box. And I'm not going to talk too much about the partnership because that wasn't part of why he was given this award.
Yeah,
This was solely down to his personal coaching and the standard and excellence that he brings to his coaching practice. But he has done a little bit of help to connect some partnerships at Coaching Minds as well, which is brilliant. But no, his coaching is outstanding. And what I really love about Paul, and I've had a couple of supervisor sessions with him as well, is he's always ready to learn. His reflection on himself and how he can become that next level and grow to that next level is absolutely phenomenal. He's always thinking about his coaching, how he can improve, how he can get better, which is just really wonderful to observe as well. But each of those 5 finalists, they've all demonstrated excellent coaching, and also what was illustrated in their nominations and their personal statements as well. So huge congratulations, Paul. Very well deserved. So let's move on. We've got a few left. I think we're nearly there. I think we've got 3 left, I think, if I'm correct, Adele. We'll see. We've got Leader in Coaching Award 2025. So this is a coach within our profession, within Coaching Minds, or has been connected with Coaching Minds and been nominated through our application process. A leader, a coach that has demonstrated exemplary leadership skills within the coaching profession. And the 5 nominations that we have are 5 brilliant leaders that I've learned from personally, and I really love just to be in the same room with and to connect and have conversations with. So we've got Jane Njogu, we've got Patricia Zegers, we've got Abs Saloon again, we've got Joyce Lloyd Compiri again, and we've got Ed Stanley. 5 absolutely wonderful leaders. If you haven't connected with any of these, please do. As I mentioned, being in a room with these individuals is just, it's wonderful. Lots to learn, lots of wisdom, lots of experience.
Well, again, with all 5 of them, I've connected with all 5 of them. And as you say, when you get into that room, it's an experience and a half. Their leadership, individual leadership, group leadership is always evident in everything that they do. They stand up and they lead. They don't wait for you to lead them. They stand up for themselves and they start leading the group. So well deserved for all of them.
Yeah, they do it all. And they've all also stepped up and led part of a project here at Coaching Minds as well. So we've got Jane and Ed who do our coach cast. We had Jane Joyce Lowe, they did our global summit a couple of years ago. Step one led that. We've got Patricia who's leading our Empowering Women initiative at the moment as well. We've got Abs that led the WASLA Connect project that we've just recently done as well. He's really active in helping us lead that. So really 5 fantastic leaders. And the comments are even sharing this as well. So Sharon saying what a lineup, hard choice. Mike saying the standard of coaches with these awards is incredible. So yeah, and Donna saying 4 out of 5 speakers at the Spark Summit as well, all amazing. Yeah, so 4 of these were talking at our global summit as well, stepping up and demonstrating the leadership skills at our global summit. So really 5 just outstanding individuals, really are. But unfortunately, we have to give the award to just one of these individuals. So Adele, who we decided is our Leader in Coaching Award 2025.
Well done to Ed Stanley.
So a huge congratulations to Ed. So Ed, if you are still tuned in with us, I'm going to pop the link in the chat if you want to join and say a few words. But Adele, I'll not take the space. Would you like to share a bit about Ed, what he's been up to, and what led to him becoming the Leader in Coaching Award 2025?
Well, with Ed, first of all, I'm going to mention the Coach Cast, the podcast that he does for Coaching Minds. Him and Jane is leading that. stepping forward and really reaching out and saying he wants to do this, and all the work and effort that we don't see from behind the scenes that does happen. I have to congratulate him on that. I've seen his Instagram, I've seen LinkedIn. Everything is about leadership, how he does workshops, how he interacts with the people. Um, there's so much I can say about Ed. What else can I say? There's too much to say. How he's actually his leadership for me is key. When you get into a room with him, you always learn from him, and the amount of reading he does for his professional development and his furthering of his leadership for me is outstanding. But everything he does with dedication, passion, and that shows in his leadership, and that's why we've decided to give him this award.
No, definitely. Thank you for that, Adele. I've got a few words for Ed as well, but I'm going to bring him on the stage. He's backstage right now, and I'd love to hear from Ed. So, Ed, welcome to the awards night, and congratulations, very well deserved.
Hey, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Ed, we can hear you. Congratulations. And I'm going to give the stage to you so you can say a few words.
I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who obviously nominated me. It's a great privilege to get the Leader in Coaching Award. For me, leadership is all about service, okay? Giving back, helping people to grow and develop, and seeing that value in each of those and helping them to walk that step. So I just want to thank everybody that I've collaborated with. I want to give a bit special shout out to Jane as well, who has really helped me to grow and develop over the last 6 months with the Coach Cast, and all our guests on that has really helped me to step into my leadership and challenge my leadership skills as well. As you mentioned, Adele, a lot happens in the background as well that we have to work on. So it was great to put on that hat. But finally, I just want to thank all the people that I've got a chance to work with, to allowing me to be a small part of their story. And that's why I love coaching so much. It's just seeing people being able to step into that space and being able to grow and meet whatever goals they put in front of them, but just creating that safe space for themselves. And that's what I love about leadership. And I can only go back to kind of the opening statement by Kelly is, for me, coaching, leadership, everything that comes with, it's just about being human at the end of the day. Having frameworks and coaching tools is great in the background, but I just never want us or myself to lose that human element as well. So I'll stop talking because I tend to talk a bit. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. I really appreciate it. And yes, thank you to Coaching Minds.
Thank you for those beautiful words, and how you've encapsulated your leadership into words is brilliantly done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ed. And I've learned so much from you, Ed. You know, you talked about the service, and it's evident you just want to give, you just want to help, you just want to support individuals. We talked about you leading our coach cast alongside Jane, but it's not the fact that you're leading the project that demonstrates these leadership skills. It's the actual way in which you articulate yourself on the coach cast, the input that you give, and just your words of wisdom. As I mentioned, along with all the 5 finalists, whenever I'm in a room with these individuals, I learn a lot and I'm really inspired by them. So 5 fantastic finalists, but Ed, absolutely well deserved. And I love learning from your Leadership Bridge, your article every week on LinkedIn. I think I missed the last one. It's been a bit busy for me over the past couple of weeks, but I do try and keep up with them. I do always learn from what you put out there. And I know that you don't just show and demonstrate leadership in your coaching, but in the work that you do outside of coaching as well, that you're bringing into your new role that was established this year as well in the company and organization that you're working for. So really well deserved, Ed. Huge congratulations. Okay, so we've got 2 awards left, and I'm just going to bring some more in. Just Mike saying well done, Lara saying well done, Andrew saying well done. So again, lots of well dones for Ed. I don't want to forget that. And congratulations from Jane as well. Well deserved. So your fellow co-host on the Coach Cast. So moving on to our final 2 awards. We're actually going to finish early for once, which is unlike me and Coaching Minds, Adele. which is absolutely fantastic. So the next award we're going to look at is the Lifetime Contribution Award 2025. And this goes to a coach that has been with us from the beginning or within the first year of us being established as an organization, that they've given a lot over the past 4 to 5 years in the coaching profession to coaching minds in the role that they do throughout their coaching. So this is somebody that's been really making an impact through coaching over a period of 4 to 5 years or beyond as well. And the people that we've got nominated for this, that were nominated through for the Lifetime Contribution Award, are again 5 fantastic and wonderful individuals. So we've got Donna Burfield, who we've seen earlier on, who was already given an award today. We've got Bob Wilteri. I hope I say that correctly as well. I noticed earlier, Cindy, that I got yours incorrect, but I'm going to take that away today to learn how to say your second name correctly. Apologies. We've got, again, moving on to names that I can't say correctly, we've got Vijaya Gary Sanka. So again, I hope I said that correctly. Joyce Eloy Kyomperi and Jane Njogu. So 5 absolutely wonderful individuals that have been with us from at least 4 years and from the beginning, some of them, I think, which has been absolutely fantastic. And they've given some really large contributions to Coaching Minds as a whole. Adele, I don't know if there's anything you'd like to share about these 5.
Again, these 5 have been with us. Some of them, like you say, from the beginning, some a few years in, but never actually left, but always gave their support. They always showed up for Coaching Minds. They always showed up for coaching in general, and not just Coaching Minds. They've shown up for themselves. They've shown up in their individual basis as well, the individual capacity. They've taken coaching out to the world, and they demonstrated our values and support and love and passion and compassion, and everything has been put out. And it's a lifetime that they've been in the coaching industry, giving their feedback, giving their support and love.
I agree, Adele. I couldn't agree more. And just reflecting on what you're saying there, and you got me thinking. And I never put the 2 and 2 together. But what I love about each of these 5 individuals is each one of them has been there for me personally over the past 5 years at some point. They've really been there to check up on me, check up how I'm doing. They've given that care and support towards me as an individual. And I really appreciate each of these 5 individuals for that. It was really wonderful to receive that and to have those open arms from each of them. And again, they're all really wonderful people. And unfortunately, we have to give it to one individual, but it's not about competition, it's about collaboration. So each and everyone who's been a finalist, who's been nominated, you need to celebrate yourself. It's absolutely wonderful, the work that you're doing. It's really great. So Del, the Lifetime Contribution Award 2025, who does that go to?
Goes to Vijaya Gawasenko. Now, I can't pronounce this one, probably.
So Vijaya Gary Sanka, I hope I said that correctly as well. No, we've known Vijaya for a long time. She's been with us from, I think she was actually the first person to ever sign up onto our level 5 program. So she stretches back that far, but she hasn't been, she hasn't disappeared from us. She's been with us every year at our Global Summit, but I'm going to let you say a little bit more about Vijaya. I don't want to take words from you though.
And Paul, I want to come back to that personal connection. Vijaya's always been there personally for me as well, reaching out, even if it's just a, how are you doing? Just that small little message. But again, from the beginning, she was there with her words of wisdom, for Coaching Minds, for herself, for you, and really building on to her business leadership, bringing that wisdom to us and sharing that openly, supporting us, speaking at the global summits, sharing her knowledge, sharing what she's learned, reaching out. She's not always at the forefront, but Vijaya is always there. You know, you can always reach out to Vijaya, ask a question, and she will be there to support you. So for me, that lifetime award, that lifetime contribution, and it's a continuous contribution. It's not meaning it stops, it's continuous. So well done to Virginia.
No, definitely. And she's always, every year, she hasn't just got a certification, disappeared. She's dipped into our book club, into some of our sessions. She's always reaching out and connecting with us at different levels. And she has spoken at Global Summit for 5 years in a row. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get Vijaya. I have put the link out there just in case she is still tuned in and she's feeling up to it. But I don't think we're going to get Vijaya on stage today. She's based in India, so it will be very late for her, past midnight. So I'm not expecting Vijaya to share the stage today, but she is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't had an opportunity to connect with her, she's a wonderful human being, and she's really caring, kind, and considerate, and she does give a lot to individuals. And she is just, I say, but one thing about Vijaya that I've mentioned, Adele, is how she multitasks. She is one of the biggest multitaskers that I've ever met, and the amount she gets done and the productivity. So she also leads, she's a leader within an organization as well, brings coaching into their organization. So she does a lot with regards to coaching, and the impact she makes is incredible. And also, if anybody who's interested in poetry, she's got a lot of poetry books out there, and she does a lot for the world and for human beings. So she's a really inspiring person. She's still tuned in, and she's got a few words here. So thank you, Coaching Minds, and to everyone. I hope to connect with each of you in 2026. Thank you for being here, Vijaya. I know it's super late, so please do get some good rest after this, and thank you for being here and everything that you do. Really, really appreciate it. And then also, Fiona saying Vijaya was inspired at the Global Summit. She was indeed. We always get lots of amazing feedback about Vijaya, and the way in which, how she introduces it, she introduces really creative models and tools into a presentation and gives us a bit of a group coaching exercise, really, rather than a presentation. But moving on, well deserved, Vijaya. Congratulations. We'll give another, I don't think I hit the confetti button, trying to manage too many things at once here with the technology and talking and keeping the flow. We'll move on to our final award of the year. So this is our Coach of the Year 2025. So when we looked at the nominations, when we looked at the personal statements, we looked at everything that these individuals have been doing and that were put forward, we look at how they're doing as a coach as a whole, both with their clients directly, as a coach in practice, how they define and look at ethics, how they present themselves, how they put themselves out there. There's everything that's encapsulated into Coach of the Year. So it's the well-rounded award here, not just in a specific area. And again, we have 5 absolutely outstanding coaches that are nominated. Some of them that we've already seen that were nominated for other awards as well. So we've got Ruth Bidmead, we've got who won our Emerging Coach Award earlier on. We've got Jane Njogu, we've got Yoris Gray, we've got Abs Saloon, both who won awards earlier on as well, and we've got Humaira Syed. So again, Adele, 5 fantastic coaches. And again, if you haven't connected with these, do reach out, connect with them on LinkedIn, connect with them in our hub, because they're really fantastic individuals.
For me, this is a difficult award. It's a difficult decision because all these coaches live up to what we looked at in the requirements that you've just shared. They live for coaching. They live for the other people. They live for professionalism. They live for ethics, and
Leadership. Yeah.
they live for leadership. Absolutely.
No, 5, I'll get my words right. It's one of those days today. Technology and my brain just not working together. But no, 5 fantastic individuals, and I know we've both connected with all of these individually as well, and really great relationships with each of these. So let's cut down who is our final award being awarded to today, Adele. So the Coach of the Year 2025 goes to
Jane Njogu.
So a huge congratulations to Jane, and I wouldn't be surprised if everybody who's tuned in has connected with Jane, knows Jane, seen her at a Global Summit. She does a lot of work. But Adele, over to you to share some words about Jane. And Jane, if you are tuned in, the link is in the comments if you would like to come on stage.
For me, when it comes to Jane, I always see, and when I think of Jane, I see the words action. And I think that was some of the first words that she shared during one of the summits, was you have to take action, because without action, nothing will happen. So when I see Jane, I think of action, then I think of impact, and then I think of how inspiring she is in everything she does. She has that impact, she has that inspiration for not just the clients, but for other coaches. Again, leadership, the coast course, everything is going to come in here with being that coach of the year, everything that she's put in, all the fields that she's working in, all the different projects that she's working in, always active on social media, always active on LinkedIn. And I'm relating it, I'm going to, hopefully she'll join us, but the newsletter she's got for African women in leadership that she shares. Again, action, impact, inspiration is when I see Jane.
No, I can't agree with you more, Del. We have got Jane backstage, but you're right, ethics, professionalism. To be fair, I don't know how she manages everything that she does. She runs so many projects, and she's also a full-time mum as well. So
Yeah.
she's got a little one at home, a 2-year-old, I believe now. But I'm going to bring Jane to the stage, and I'm going to drop back. So Jane, welcome, and well-deserved, Jane.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Jane.
Oh my
Well deserved. And giving the stage to you.
I don't even know what to say. I just want to say thank you, thank you. It's past me almost 1 a.m. my time, but I just had to jump on. This is the first ever award I am winning as a coach. I started my journey in 2022, and it truly means a lot to me, especially coming from an organization I deeply, deeply respect for its ethics. So thank you to everyone. I thank you for seeing me, my clients, the collaborators. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Jane, really, it's well deserved. And as I shared, the action, the word action, when I see Jane, I see action. I think that's one of the very first things I learned from you was the action. I don't know if I want to share a little bit more about your newsletter that you sent out.
Sorry, Dale, I didn't get you.
If you want to share a little bit more about your newsletter that you sent out, just to share a little bit something more than what we already know.
About what I do.
Yeah.
My work revolves around mindset. I know that everything comes back to the mindset, and through my journey, I have seen that happening. So I know that as much as we have tools, we have resources. If my mind is not wired towards learning the inner world, if my mind is not wired towards re-authoring my stories, then I know that I might keep saying that my resources are not working, the coaches I'm working with, they are not efficient or they don't know what they're doing, but it just goes back to that inner world. And that's why my book is centered around re-authoring stories. So yeah, my work basically around stories, mindset, and ensuring that we all show up. And since I got my first baby in 2024, I have centered my work around women leaders from Africa because I feel like I understand them, I feel them, especially when it comes to cultural barriers that we experience as women, and also as a woman who's in diaspora, far away from home. I can understand the challenges being a full-time mom. And again, it goes back to that mindset piece. So yes, all about re-authoring our stories, and to all the African women leaders who feel like they're stuck, I see you, I feel you, and we've got this as the CEOs of our lives. So thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing that, Jane. And really well done. Congratulations and well deserved. And yeah, looking forward to 2026.
Thank you so much, Jane. And as you can see, she stepped forward, and as she shared, you can see that leadership in her. She honestly does so much and gives so much to the world, and I always learn from her as well. Direct, she's an absolutely fantastic person. It's truly, truly deserved, Jane. Well done on Coach of the Year 2025. And I'm going to bring in some of the comments. So we've got Vijaya saying congratulations. We've got Cindy saying congratulations. Ab saying congratulations. Sharon. So lots of love coming through here. Marina saying, this is a long one, so I'm going to share this. Jane Bravo, She's a great coach and always willing to collaborate and help coaches. She is indeed. I've never seen anybody, well, a lot of our coaches in here, but Jane is always first to help, support, jump in, offer what she can. She really is a giver in the coaching profession. I follow her work and she's doing great. Well deserved. So yeah, huge congratulations. And Eddie, your coach, your co-host at the Coachcast has also given some great words. It's made his night, and well done. So well deserved. Congratulations. So lots of love. So well deserved, Jane. And on that note, that brings our night to a close. So let's one more time celebrate not just these 12 individuals that have taken away an award tonight. If you did get an award, we'll be sending winner packages out early next week for you. So keep an eye out for them in your email. We're here to celebrate you, everybody here, as a coach. Your small wins, your small projects, what you're working on. And I hope that this isn't a space that is driving competition. I hope it's driving collaboration, which we're seeing in the comments box. That's what we're about here at Coaching Minds. It's not about competition, it's about collaboration. And if you're sitting here and you're tuned in and you're thinking maybe you're not performing as well as you should be, you have coaches here that you can reach out and that will help you and support you. And that's the beautiful thing about our community here at Coaching Minds. So if there is anything that you're struggling with, please reach out to these coaches, reach out to Adele, reach out to myself. We want to see our coaches succeed. We want to see our coaches collaborate. We want to see our coaches work together and connect, because it's our community and how we come together, which is really what's going to drive our success as a individual and as a group. So a huge congratulations to absolutely everyone, whether you were given an award or whether you were nominated or you're just tuned in and just starting your coaching journey. Keep an eye and remember to reward and recognize yourself, because this is what it's all about: recognition and collaboration. Adele, I don't know if there's any final words that you want to say. There's lots of comments coming through, so I'm going to feed them in as you're talking, but hopefully not to cover your face.
That's right. I just want to say once again, congratulations to every single coach that is here, every single coach that is watching the replay, for what they've achieved in 2025. And I want to open it up. Let's see what you do in 2026.
Start think about your goals, and as Adele mentioned, let's see what you want to achieve in 2026. I'm just going to bring up a final few comments and we'll bring it to a bit of a close. Go and celebrate, grab yourself a drink if you drink, go and enjoy some time on your own, reflect, think about where you want to take your coaching next year, as Adele mentioned, and just celebrate your, for everybody that nominated a coach as well. My hats are off and my hearts are with you, because it's really wonderful to see people nominate others. I love that personally. That is just one of the biggest things for me, is seeing people put other people on pedestals. It's fantastic. So go and congratulate yourself. Go and reflect on how you want to take 2020, where you want to take your coaching practice in 2026. And hopefully this has showed you, looking at the comments, there's just too much to bring on. The congratulations, the love, the share. Look at them. There's just so many coming through. And this is all down to each and every one of you. And each of you play a part in that. So if you are needing that support, reach out. If you're winning, succeeding, keep it going. Keep up that momentum. Keep up that consistency. And we look forward to seeing you all here in 2026 next year. And Adele, not to not mention you, thank you for everything you've done this year and everything you achieved, for really managing and running our Level 5 program, giving me the space to work on the projects that we need for 2026, for being here tonight and everything you do, and being a real important cog of our community and somebody that everybody can go to when they need support and help. So thank you, Adele, for everything that you give to Coaching Minds and helping this community in what we're achieving together, making coaching affordable and accessible. Thank you.
Well, thank you for those kind words. I really appreciate it. But I also want to thank you for taking the leadership of Coaching Minds and taking the lead for everything you do behind the scenes that we don't always see. Huge thank you for that.
I appreciate it, but tonight's not about me. It's about everybody here. It's about Coaching Minds. Let's move it forward. Let's on to great things in 2026. Thank you so much, Adele. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody here. Let's have an amazing 2026 ahead, a wonderful Christmas. Let's recharge, rest, and get ready to achieve more individually and together next year. I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon. Thank you.